episode of Ron's Opinion Don't Matter. Gonna get into a little bit of stuff, not too long. Probably not gonna be too long today. Not too sure. We'll see. Anyway, there's a lot going on. Not a whole lot, but a lot. But a whole lot, but a lot. But um, I don't know if you guys invest on some level. But hopefully y'all do. Hopefully y'all did. Already you see the stock market and cryptos have reacted to the fact that Trump won the election, and we're seeing a boom of volume. So things are looking good already across the board. Excuse me. Yeah, things are looking good already across the board. Yeah, Trump he's doing this thing. Don't want to get too deep into the political aspect of it, but it does affect some of this conversation. Hopefully, you've seen the market react, and that tells you that Wall Street in itself trusts Trump when it comes to the economy by far more than they trust the current administration right now. That's where you see a response. Somebody say, that. So I tell people, the stock market is a total indicator that the economy is doing better. The stock market is a lot more mechanism moving than just the volume of business and stuff like that. There's a whole lot of other factors in there. That's why I tell people that it's not 100% of an indication of the stock market. I mean, that the economy is getting better. I mean, eventually it will. But it starts at the top, as a president and our leaders. They got to make smart, wise decisions that on a positive level affects the economy. And when you start talking about government spending, like that Inflation Reduction Act that they had introduced and put into play, you can't reduce inflation by spending. You just can't. It doesn't work that way. But everybody has their own idea, But, let's talk money. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? And, did you invest? Did you buy crypto at one point? Did you ride that out? Amongst my circle, we believe in investing. That's something that we put time, effort, and of course, our money where our mouth is. I try to tell people to, you need to put something in the kitty. You can't expect change. Excuse me. You can't expect change financially if you think you're going to do it all on your back. That's real truth. That's the real truth. You can't expect positive outcome financially if you're going to try to do it all on your back. You can even be one of those people that go out here and just spend crazy, and then when something goes bad, you have nothing to fall back on. Zero. And now when you're trying to figure out how you're going to weather a storm as opposed to being prepared for the storm. You know what I mean? When some people get an indication that something is coming, your job is to start preparing for it just in case something happens. And a lot of times people are not prepared for it. So what ends up happening, they get caught. And they wish they would have went a different way with it. And then it end up happening and something goes wrong, something goes bad. And now, financially, you're in trouble. And, you got to think differently. You got to, you can't, when you work and you get paid and you take your money and you just go, what's up, Mike, in the building? What's going on, brother? Yes, hit that like and subscribe button, please. Hit that notification button. That way you get notified anytime I'm doing a video. But, we talking money right now. That's real talk. We're going to talk money a little bit. And we're going to talk what's up, Christopher Rowe? How you doing? And we're going to talk about how just Trump being elected, how it positively affected the market. You see the market is responding. And even if you go outside of just that part, he's already went and put these other countries, quote unquote, on notice. He's already having conversation with them and letting them know that, whatever. And then you've already seen abroad that they starting to adjust to a Trump presidency, and they're giving back America the respect that it deserves. Russia's already talking about negotiating, ceasefire. Putting things on with the war in Ukraine, already talking about putting a stop to it. Iran, all that stuff is starting to come to a halt. Now, here's the crazy part. New York is starting to bust the illegals back to Texas. So there's a lot going on. The fact that he got in office is already shifting things the way it need to go, because America needs real leadership. But, we talking money right now. And, right, you're right, Mike. We do. We have respect now. And that's why those that voted for Trump. We wasn't looking at, he just mean, he just, no, we were looking, those that are voted for Trump knew what was coming. And we knew that if we got Trump back in office and we got real leadership back in office, it will have a positive effect on everybody. Even for them that did not vote for Trump, still is going to benefit from a Trump presidency, because the man has a heart for the country. He wants to do the right thing by the country. So if you don't like it, you don't agree with it, you don't have to vote. Well, either way, you're going to benefit from it. But the reason why, for those that's on there, if you want to live, whatever, just do you invest? You ain't got to get into details of what you do. Just, are you invested? What's up? What's up, fat boy? Yeah, are you invested in some type of investment, rather stocks, cryptos, let's say property? I don't know. And this is what I try to tell people, you got to have skin in the game, right? I invest. Most of the way I invest in companies that pay out dividends. That's where I strongly do most of my investing. And I do it on a regular basis. And I don't have a lot of money, but I was using whatever I had, because I was trying to hurry up and fill up the pot as much as I could before Trump got into office. I felt though he was going to win. My only concern about the other side was I know they don't know how to cheat, and I know they're good at it. And that was always what I kept saying. I said, I don't know. It's hard to say that because, guaranteed win, because you know what the other side does. And so, my thing is, this is just, you got to have something invested in the kitty, and you got to do it. And you got to think long term. Yes, it was a landslide slide. We done turned it went red. It went red. And you know what? I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the future of America for the next 8 years. And Mike, I'm already looking at J.D. Vance as being next in line for Trump. Don't get me wrong. Republicans right now have a strong bench. Like right now, we got a lot of strong people on the bench that can easily, at this point, by the time Trump gets out of office, will be able to replace him to keep that train rolling. So I'm good with it. I like the position that we're in. And like I said, if you haven't been investing, man, you in some sort of way, you kind of missed the boat. You miss opportunity. The other thing is that, you already see him trying to secure that border. He already put all of these countries on notice. And this is what you need as a leader, right? Get your feelings out of this. I see all these videos of people get mad. They upset, wilding out, whatever. Wow, I didn't know that part. That's what's up. Martin Luther King, JFK. Right. My thing is this, is that, like I say, get out of your feelings. You got to get out of your feelings when it comes to politics. Politics, because when you take your feelings out of the way, and the reason why I always go back to this is because I had to take my feelings out of the way, and I had to go find out for myself what was really going on behind the scenes. And once I did that, that's how I ended up here. And I'm glad I'm here. And I got so mad that my whole platform, my YouTube platform, shifted into supporting Trump. And I said, and I was out doing the footwork as much as I could to try to get people to understand that this is what we need in office. We need somebody that can fight the deep state, because all of them, they have so much control over this country financially and abroad. They just dictators now. They become strong dictators. They were calling Trump what they actually were. dictators. And I'm like, how in the world not nobody see this? When somebody tell you making you do this and making you do it, well, we're gonna make you take buy these electric cars. We're gonna make you take that jet. We're gonna make you do this. We're gonna make you do that. That's tyranny. What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? Yeah, that's tyranny. What's going on, brother? That's tyranny. So if you're gonna keep trying to make somebody do this and make somebody do this and make somebody do that, and then you want to control everything, everything they kept trying to say about Trump, they were actually out here doing. Make that make sense. And that's why I keep trying to tell people, and you gotta, number one, you gotta use your money smartly, and you also got to look at this election as a whole and look at this win. This was a win for everybody in America. Even the ones that hate Trump, it's a win for you too. You might not realize it now, but if you start to really, if you take yourself out of the picture and go look at all that's already happening, first of all, Trump ain't even on the clock yet. And I get it. How you gonna mandate something? You're trying to dictate. And my thing is this: that's the reason why they wanted to take away people's guns, because if I take away your ability to defend yourself, I can really mandate what you do. But here's, my thing is this: is that Trump is not even on the clock yet. Technically, he's not on the clock, and he's already working for America, and he hasn't even punched the clock yet. I want y'all to think about that. That's how passionate he is about getting this country back on the track. He hasn't even punched the clock yet. He ain't really they haven't transferred anything yet. Go ahead, Joe Biden, go to sleep. That's where Trump is at. Go to sleep. Go ahead to sleep. You good. I got it now. I won the election. I got this. You go ahead and you rest. And low key, I don't care what nobody saying. I think Joe Biden voted for Trump. Who agree with me? If you on this live right now, everything in me. Yep, you're right. Tyranny. Exactly. Cuba, all these countries that had that problem and they took their guns away, it turned into tyranny. Even Canada, to some extent, if you think about it, what's going on in Canada right now, it ain't that far away from it neither. Low key, I don't care what nobody say. Joe Biden wanted Kamala Harris to lose. You can say what you want to say. When he put that Trump hat on and he kind of had that little grin on his face, he wanted Kamala to lose. He seen what they did to him, and he couldn't really say it. And this is just my opinion, but I'm going to go with it anyway. He couldn't really say it, but you look at Joe Biden's last speech. He didn't stutter. He didn't stumble over no words. He spoke clear. And I'm like, all right, this is a different Joe Biden. I don't care what nobody say. Joe Biden was happy she lost because they did him dirty. That's real rap. They did him dirty. They just kicked him out the way like he didn't even matter. So I don't care what nobody say. The fact that he put that Trump hat on and still was holding that hat going on the plane, like, yeah, true. I saw that. And I'm telling you, Joe Biden wanted her to lose. Y'all, I don't care. I'm a body language reader, man. And I look at Joe Biden's last little bit of time. He was happy she lost. He was real happy. I know when he went in that boat and moved the boat, he was like, Trump, y'all did me dirty. I'm not voting for you. I know you stupid. Because he knows she's stupid. You got to think about how much. He got to know that she's stupid. Yeah, he wearing a hat. He knows she's stupid because when he picked her as his running mate, they shut her in the corner and left her there. Yeah, his wife was wearing a red outfit. Listen, when she was vice president, they shoved her in a corner for over 2 years because they did not want her to talk, and that's the truth of the matter. And like I said, we know. It's going to be an amazing time in America. And listen, we know it's already going to still ruffle some feathers. People are not going to be on the Trump train. They're going to find every reason to try to say this and try to say that and try to say this. But the biggest win for America, one of the biggest wins, I'm going to say the biggest, but one of the biggest win for America is that these news media outlets are now put on notice that they don't have the power and the influence that they think they have. They just don't. Yes, you wearing a red suit. They don't have the power and influence that they think they have. And when you start spewing lies, because that's what they were doing, and spewing disinformation and trying to tell everybody else that, oh, this is misinformation. The reality of it is that go back to doing the news and doing the news right. Give us both facts. Give us the facts from both things, and stop trying to play this game of manipulation and control and try to have people believe in stuff that's lying. Because every time they said something, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back and find out for myself. I'm going to go back and I'm going to find out for myself. I'm going to go back and I'm going to find out for myself. And that's exactly what I kept doing. And I'm like, man, they never give you the whole story. They're not even giving you enough. They taking these little snippets and they saying stuff. And they make it into something that they wanted to be. And I was like, you know what? This is ridiculous. But you know what? And, you know, I'm glad we did what we did. I'm glad everybody that on the Trump train and did what they did. And I seen something where I guess Kamala Harris and them overspent and they now don't have no money to work with and they owe $20 million. And I'm like, how y'all owe? Well, y'all spent all that money on Hollywood. And that's the other thing I'm glad about. Hollywood clearly don't have the influence that they thought they had. Because you think about this, and I didn't want to get this far, but you got to think about this. Trump beat the news media. He beat the Democratic Party. He beat Hollywood. He beat all of that because, now don't get me wrong, he didn't do it by himself. Because if you look at a lot of the YouTube subscribers, people like Candace Owens and Officer Tatum and a lot of these, you know, platforms that got millions and millions of subscribers, they were out there putting in the work. But their influence had more of an impact than than LeBron James and all of these famous, so-called famous people. Because at the end of the day, you're a basketball player, LeBron. You're not. Right, exactly. We want you, baby. Right. LeBron, you're a basketball player. You're not a politician and nor politics is a thing. And my thing is a part of your life. Like, and then sit there and say this and that. LeBron, you didn't go build an industry. Like, you didn't go start a company, build an industry, employ people to get where you are. You got to play a game that you like to do, which is nothing wrong with that. But that don't make you a businessman. Trump is a businessman. So his influence on America has a different impact than what you saying out your mouth as a basketball player. I'm not going to listen to a basketball player. Right, you're right, Chris, for real. We're going to get into that too. I'm not going to listen to a basketball player when it comes to the economy. Now, you know what I'm saying? That don't even make sense. I'm not going to listen to a singer when it comes to the economy. First of all, y'all rich and y'all got a lot of money. So when you go to buy eggs and when you go buy milk and whatever it is you have to buy, you probably don't even go buy. You probably don't even know what it costs because it's probably somebody else doing the shopping for you at this point. So you don't even know because you got so much money. You don't have the time to do that. So somebody else is doing that for y'all. So y'all have a clue what's going on. So stop telling people who to vote for, who not, when regular people out here struggling every single day. Now, and as it relates, because Christopher brought this up, and I want to get into this a little bit, as it relates to these illegal immigrants. For those idiots, and I'm going to call them idiots, that think that they should be still over here, I got a great idea. Take them in your home, and you take care of them. Everybody, when I hear people say, oh, we should not listen, no, send them back. If they broke the law to get here, they're going back. They go back. That's it. I don't care. I don't feel sorry for none of them because life is risk. And you took the risk and you came over here. Guess what? You're behind going back. I don't care. I feel I have sympathy for people and I understand the circumstances and it might be a bad situation, but that's the risk you took. You took the risk coming here, knowing that there's a good chance you might get sent back or whatever. So I'm sorry. I don't feel sorry for nobody that took the risk over here because you knew the risk before you got here. It's just like when they say, oh, we want to give people, you know, pay all people's college tuition. No, you shouldn't have paid. You shouldn't have took the loan. I'm sorry. I got people I owe. I mean, I got loans and stuff I've had and got. I got to pay them. If I don't want to pay them, don't take it. It's as simple as that. You are responsible for your choices. You can't keep expecting someone else to keep coming rescuing somebody else out of their choices. Our taxpayers should not be paying for that stuff like that. I know on the other end, they're going to say, no, they want the help. But in reality, that you made that choice. So you got to eat that. I should not have to pay for your choices all the time. And that's where that's the part that I don't understand why people don't get. I feel sorry for somebody who came over here and wife, kids, they had babies. I get it. And I don't think everybody should go back. I think that they should look at some things a little bit more closely. But if they're a criminal and they broke the law, send them back. I don't care. Send them immediately. Clean house. Because at the end of the day, when you got too many people in this country and they start to consume up too much of the resources, we the ones that live here and born and raised here are going to feel the pinch of that. We're going to feel the pinch. And for those people that feel as though that these illegals should not be sent back and they think it's okay with here, why don't y'all go make a petition, right? Go get a petition. Go put something online. And then put your name in that pool of you willing to take an illegal immigrant to your home and take care of them. Not on government assistance, no help from the government whatsoever. You're going to take care of them out of the paycheck. You're going to go to work, do whatever it is, let them live in your home for free, and you take care of them. That's it. If you don't want them to leave, then you take them to your home, and you take care of them and raise them and do whatever happens with that. You do it. These people that's sitting out there protesting right now, I guarantee you they full of crap. Because if you really believe that, you wouldn't be out there protesting. You know what you do? You go right down to those immigration places where all of them is at, and you'll go pick a family and say, you know what? I'm going to take care of y'all. Come on with me. You're going to come stay with me. Bet you they ain't doing that. So you really don't believe that. You just want, and if you got time to stand out there and protest every day, walk around, clearly you not working either. So obviously you living off the system too. So my thing is this: we need to evaluate them too. How y'all got that much time? What y'all doing all day long? Y'all got time to be out there protesting every day? Y'all ain't got no jobs? Y'all ain't working? If you can walk down the street all of that time protesting back and forth and you're behind us on welfare or something like that, you could be walking down there with a broom and a dustpan and start cleaning. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, Tim Scott, right. We need to get him in office too as senator. But if you got that much time on your hand to be walking up and down the street protesting, you got that much time on your hand to clean the streets. Simple as that. You should be working. And that's what I'm talking about. A lot of these people like that, they want all of these handouts. And if you ask these very same people, say, do you believe in slavery? Do you believe that people should be enslaved? I guarantee you they're going to come out of their mouth and say, no, I don't believe people should be enslaved. So if you don't believe that people should be enslaved, why would you want the government to give you stuff for free? Because in order for you to get that stuff for free, somebody else got to do it for free. So you want everybody else to go to work and do all of this stuff to earn their money, and then you want the government to take it from them and hand it to you for free. Now we the slaves. So don't tell me that you don't want slavery when you're actually benefiting from the slave work that we're doing. If we out here doing all the work and you sitting at home doing nothing, you right now is benefiting from slavery because you're doing none of it. We're doing it all. So don't tell me about slavery. I want to hear it if you sitting at home not working. Because somebody else is doing it. So that means we're supposed to do it for free so you can get it for free. Because that's how that works. In order for you to get welfare, in order for you to get any type of government assistance, they got to take it from somebody else who's out there busting their behind for it. And I'm not saying we can't help. That's not what I'm saying. But a lot of these people, they can do it themselves. They just don't want to. They lazy. Not all of them. But believe me when I tell from the hood, I know. I see it. I wasn't born and raised in a rich community and stuff like that. I see it. And a lot of these people are lazy. They can do it. They can get up and go to work and earn a living. They don't want to because the Democratic Party have feeded them with all this nonsense and support, and they okay with it, and they want to keep that system rolling. Why? Because they don't want to earn nothing. They don't want to be responsible for nothing. So that's why you get what the government gives you. But the government ain't giving you nothing. Somebody else got to work for it. And they taking it out of our tax dollars and handing it to you. But then you talk about slavery was a hard thing. But You benefit from my labor. So I don't want to hear it. And I think, when it comes to these illegals, and I think, send them back. Sorry. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I mean, I love my country. I thank God I was born and raised on American soil. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I had no benefit. I didn't have no choice in that. I was just here. Well, my parents did what they did, and I'm here. But I don't want nobody messing up this country. And I don't have a problem with people coming over here the right way. I don't have one bit of that. But the ones that just snuck their behinds over here, you took the risk when you snuck over here. You took the risk when you broke the law to get here. So my thing is this. Anybody in America, when they break the law, they got to deal with the consequences of them breaking the law. Why are they getting a free slate? And then here's the crazy part. California, remember they had this whole thing when you didn't get arrested for $1,000 if you can go steal. They voted in reverse course on that one. Now they want people criminalized for it because they see it don't work. I don't know why you had to go through all that to realize that criminals are criminals. I don't even get why they don't get that. It's like when they keep talking all these like criminals obey laws. Criminals don't care about your laws. Your laws don't matter to criminals. They're going to break them. So you say, oh, we need more gun laws. No, you don't. What you need to do is put them away. Stop making laws that makes up the laws that y'all make. It interferes with everyday people's lives. It's not affecting criminals because they don't care. And I don't know why Democrats can't seem to get that through their nugget. It's like it's like something's wrong with y'all. You don't get what y'all saying. It don't make sense. You keep thinking that your law is going to stop a criminal. If laws stop criminals, we wouldn't need police officers. Am I making sense? If I could just write a law and it would stop everything, I wouldn't need the police. I don't know. We got a law. Police, you're not making sense. Laws, they're good, and I'm not saying wrong with laws. It's just that you got to realize that it's not going to stop them. They're going to do what they're going to do. And the more you reduce the laws, the more you give them freedom, they're going to take more far advantage of it. Everyday honest people are not out here trying to do that type of stuff. They just trying to live their life and stay out of trouble and love, go to work, take care of their home, doing all this stuff. They're not out here trying to take advantage of nobody. It's the criminals. But for some reason, the Democrats seem like they love the hell out of criminals because they do everything to protect them. They hate everyday honest citizens because they don't do nothing for they try to take from the honest to give to the criminals. Make that make sense. You go to work every day and they want to give it to somebody who don't want to do nothing. It just doesn't make sense to me. But, it is what it is. And like I said, if at this time and age, if we got the president, we got the leadership that we need, from what it looks like, we're gonna have the House, we're gonna have the Senate. And that was my hopes, to try to make Trump's job a lot easier. And my thing is this now, for those that's working jobs and gotta work, and if we get this no tax on overtime, that's gonna be great for American citizens, for everyday hard working citizens, to give them a financial break so they have more of their own money to be able to do what they want to do with it, not the government telling you what to do with it. And that's going to be great for you and your family, not them taking your money and going to spend it on these stupid wars and all this other stuff that they keep doing with your money, but they don't want you to have your money. It just doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, it don't make sense. I mean, but God is good. And this is an answer to my prayer. I wanted Trump to win. I wanted him to, and I'm glad that it went the way it is. I'm glad it was like just a red wave coming through hard, taking out everything. Yeah, I do. Don't get me wrong. I feel sorry for the illegal immigrants too, the kids wise, because their parents made decisions for them. But you can't help everything. It's unfortunately you can't help everything. Wrong is wrong. And I feel sorry and I'm compassionate about it too, but wrong is wrong. You did it the wrong way. You just did it the wrong way. It's like if I go and I do some illegal stuff and break the rules and try to get ahead and then found out, I took the risk. Wrong is wrong. I could have just tried to do it the right way. And you can do it the right way. It's possible. Someone said it's possible. But, I feel great. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things I wanted to do. And I can't do it. Can't do this, can't do that, because I did not trust this administration on no end. I was like, no, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go nowhere. I ain't trying to go to no countries. I ain't trying to go on no vacation. I ain't trying to go. I don't trust this administration at all. I got to hold on to what little 2 cents I had, because these people are retardedly fooled. They are crazy. They don't even make sense what they're doing. They don't even have a clue how to run the country. They don't have a clue on how to run this economy. They don't know how to have a clue on how to protect this book. They are doing what I seen what this administration is currently was doing. It just did not add up. I said they really have to hate this country to be doing what they're doing. And now I feel a little bit better. I feel more comfortable. I feel relaxed a little bit more. I feel like, okay, I can loosen up a little bit more. Not that I'm going to go buck wild crazy, because I ain't doing that, but I feel a little loosen. I feel like, okay, I can loosen up a little bit more. But I suggested, if, back to the money thing, you put something in the kit. Invest your money. Can't tell you what to buy, how to buy, what to do. Just find some solid investments and put your money there. And think long term. Think long term. Think long term. And that's real talk. Think long term. And that's real talk. I don't care if it's, maybe some property, rent, whatever the case may be. Take advantage of this moment, because we don't know how long it's going to last. We got right leadership. We see all of the other countries. They already falling in line. I hate to keep reading this subject, but it ain't been but a couple of days, and they already falling in line. That's what it's called. That's because they respect real leadership. And Trump was real leadership. And he was. And you see them all falling right back in line. Okay, we got this. And he already going to work. And I'm glad. I thank God. And, you can hate it all you want to, but we here now. We can hate it all you want to, but we're here now. God is good. And America's going to be great again. And I'm not saying we was the worst, but we was on our way. And I was like, we all had a lot of concerns. We had a lot of concerns. But I thank God for what it was going, the way it went. I am totally grateful. And I'm excited at the same time. And I just say to us, let's not let off the gas and be comfortable at the same time, because we got right now, today, actually after he won the election, we got to start focusing on 4 years from now. Who's going to be the one to replace Trump 4 years from now? Rather it be J.D. Vance or someone else, we don't know. But the time to focus on that is right now. We can't let up on this gas, because if we let up, they're going to probably come back and try to, they're going to learn something from this, and they're going to try to come back with a new scheme. But what we have to do right now, every single day, is we got to support Trump, and hopefully he get to do all the accomplish what he needs to accomplish in 4 years. We got to make sure that we keep this and keep that focus on it, and then try to make sure that we got somebody solid for the next 4 years after he's gone. Because we don't ever want to go back to what we were just dealing with. Not in my lifetime or anybody else's. And I know y'all don't want to. And like I say all the time on my videos, I try to let you know that at the end of the day, everything I say don't mean nothing if you ain't got Jesus Christ in your heart. If you ain't got God in your heart, you ain't got Christ in your heart, it means nothing. Nothing. Only what you do for God will last. And that's the truth for the married. And, for those that are on this live, I appreciate you guys showing up. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share these videos with everybody you know. Help a brother out. And y'all have a beautiful, wonderful day. God bless you. Peace.